A long walk, isn't it?
Yeah, all the way from the back.
Oh, yes.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for being.
Yes. I have a question about my dream state.
Yes.
Very often I experience astral projections.
Yes.
And I find the events very informative.
All right.
But sometimes, well, actually, almost every time, my astral projection ends because I experience fear.
All right.
And
how exciting!
Yeah, really exciting. But I can manage my fear when I'm awake pretty well, actually. But I'm not so good at it when I'm in this dream state.
Or so you think.
I'm sorry?
Or so you think.
Yes,
we'll get back to that.
Yeah, that's part of the thing, because when I'm in that state, I firmly believe that I'm also creating the whole situation I'm in.
Yes.
Because I consciously feel that I want that situation to be as it is. Do I also create my own fear in that sense?
Yes. In the bigger scheme of things, you create your own lower energy frequency emotions. But you don't do so consciously usually. That's why we said it comes from the subconscious. They arise from the unseen. That's why they seem so dark.
Mm-hmm.
But you show them to yourself, you bring them into the light as an act of love. So clearly, you're showing yourself something in your dream state or in your out-of-body or astral travel, that in these circumstances you choose, because there is a choice, you do have a choice, even if you don't feel aware that you do, you choose to snap out of them when it gets too scary. Now, there's different ways to look at this. In one way, you could look at this as empowering, because you know how to shift yourself back into your safe, cozy bed whenever you're almost being killed over there, right? So you could rejoice that, right? Or you could wonder, why can't I face this darkness?
Yeah.
Now, the way to figure out the difference in that sense is to observe very honestly with yourself throughout your daytime, because remember, it's in the day that you plant the seeds for what the subconscious takes into the night.
Yeah.
In the creational depths of your being, where the magic occurs and the seeds begin to burst and grow into sprouts and eventually plants and flowers. We will call them flowers no matter what comes out. What are you seeding throughout the day? What is the rational mind telling the subconscious? What is being adopted by the subconscious as a seed to allow to grow that needs to look that way? How does that serve you? So you said, in your words, throughout the day, you appear able to manage your fears pretty well, is what you said.
Yeah.
And then we said, or so you think. Is it possible that some of that managing of the fears throughout the day isn't completely in balance as you tune in with it right now? Is there an example, perhaps, something playing in your life that has been going synchronous or simultaneous with these particular dreams?
Yes, all kinds of stuff.
All right.
Actually, I feel that the message I get from these dreams are reflecting situations when I'm awake.
All right.
Yeah.
And so why are you driving yourself nearly to the edge in your dreams?
Well,
what is
usually it happens shortly after I get conscious of my dream state. So I get aware of where I am, and I know that I'm not inside my bed and I'm experiencing this event, and I can actually control this situation a little bit. and somehow that I find it exciting, but it also frightens me. Yeah, and I can't stop the fear in that moment. It just happens, and it happens too quickly.
Absolutely spin out of control, guaranteed. The moment you become lucid in an out-of-body state and doubt your safety in that setting, it will dramatize itself over the top.
Yeah.
So you're giving yourself exactly what you need to see. Okay, let's dissect this, shall we? Throughout the day, you have your methods that allow you to deal with fear.
Yeah.
You're using your conscious mind to deal with that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
In the night, you may be subconscious, but you won't be killed. But the moment you get conscious in the night, in your dream state, all of a sudden you can't direct your circumstances anymore the way you think you can throughout the day. This reveals to you that how you think you're controlling, quote unquote, your circumstances throughout the day contains still a bit of a shadow side or a segment that hasn't fully gotten you convinced that you can control these fears or situations. And that's what's kicking into gear in your dream state, because you bring in the consciousness in the dream state, it begins to use the same techniques you use throughout the day, right? You now use your conscious mind to use the same tools, and you're attempting to use your daytime control system in the subconscious world, but you don't fully trust you can.
No.
So you can't, because you will get an immediate reflection of the feeling state, not what you think you can do, but how you feel about it. So that tiny pinch of insecurity will magnify 1,000-fold and slap back into your face.
Yes.
To assist you. Really, out of love. To show you, don't doubt. Or don't feel the need to control. Because you don't have to. All you need to do is surrender and allow. And know, decide you know, that nothing can occur in this realm or any other that doesn't also contain an ingredient that can serve you.
Good.
That can benefit you. If you can set that as a reminder in your conscious state while out of body, you will feel the ripple effect of that energy frequency permeate throughout the rest of that dream.
Right.
I know where I am right now in the dream state, astral projecting. I know out of body in this realm that I am focusing right now, nothing can occur that doesn't also contain an aspect that I can use that will benefit me, even if I get almost killed again and wake up in my bed. Paradoxically, that will lift the resistance, which is a form of insistence, you see. It will lift the resistance and turn everything around, and it will dim, remarkably, the chances of you running into a wall so tough again and again and again in your next out-of-body experiences. Though, if that does happen, do not judge it.
Yes.
Power of paradox. Yes?
Does
that help?
I think I get it.
Oh, you think you get it?
But
do you feel joy about it? And curiosity and excitement for your next dream?
yes, I'm always excited about my next dream. But
then you've got it.
Then, okay.
The feeling reveals to you.
Just let it be, and just let it be.
And become the energy frequency of knowing that whatever occurs, and this really, really applies to both your physical, quote unquote, waking state and your dreaming state, which in a sense, if we may add, is more awake than most of your physical dream experiences are. Remember yourself, permeate with the knowingness and the remembrance that whatever occurs in any of these realms contains always, no matter what it looks like, a segment of something that you can use to your benefit if you choose to use it that way. There is no sheer black, sheer white.
No.
Yin yang, little dash of white in the black, little dash of black in the white. There's always a little portal, a little back door with a hallway that connects the one to the other that you can sneak through if you allow yourself to. Yes?
Really great.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Happy dreams.
Thanks.